Good Times was one of those unforgettable shows that became a cultural icon, bringing laughter, tears, and an honest description of what it meant to be a working-class Black family in 1970s America. Set in the lively neighborhood of Chicago projects, the series followed the Evans family as they tackled everyday struggles with humor, strength, and love for each other. At the heart of the family was James Evans Sr., the tough but deeply caring father. His booming voice and no-nonsense attitude were what kept everyone grounded. Then there was Florida Evans, the nurturing mother whose warmth and wisdom made her the family's anchor, besides J.J. Evans, the family's jokester, and the show's comedic lifeline. The show was so wholesome that anyone who watched it back in the 1970s can be instantly taken by its memories. But where are the actors and actresses that were part of its cast? What are they today in 2024? Welcome to a new episode of Black Afric Diary, a channel where we talk about Black African history, culture, arts, and civilization. It's a place where you will see the real picture of Black Africa, its stories, and the events defining it. In this episode, we will tell you about the Good Times show's cast, how they look today, and what they are doing. Let's get started. Number 1. Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker, born James Carter. Walker Jr. on June 25, 1947, became a television icon through his role as James J.J. Evans Jr., the eldest son in the Evans family on Good Times. With his flashy style, infectious energy, and unforgettable catchphrase, "Dynamite," J.J. quickly stole the show. Walker's impeccable comedic timing added much-needed fun to the series, which often tackled serious social issues. Interestingly, although he played the eldest son, Jimmy was only 8 years younger than John Amos, who portrayed his father on the show. After Good Times ended in 1979, Walker didn't slow down. He continued to shine in the world of stand-up comedy, a field where his sharp wit and classic humor have kept him in demand for decades. Today, at 77 years old, he is still performing at comedy clubs across the country. In recent years, he has also appeared in commercials, most notably in a Medicare campaign from 2021 to 2023. While he may now have gray hair and a few more wrinkles, his signature smile and comedic flair are just as lively as ever, proving that his star power has never truly faded. Number 2. John Amos. John Amos, born on December 27, 1939, in Newark, New Jersey, brought strength and authenticity to the role of James Evans Sr., the strict yet loving father of the Evans family. His portrayal of a hard-working man who would go to any lengths to provide for his family resonated deeply with audiences, as he represented the challenges many Black fathers faced. Before becoming an actor, Amos had a brief career in professional football, which perhaps added to the physical presence he brought to his roles. Amos continued to have a prolific career post-Good Times. He became known for his roles as Gordie Howard, the friendly weatherman on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and as Admiral Percy Fitzwallace on The West Wing. One of his most powerful performances came as Kunta Kinte in the groundbreaking miniseries Roots, cementing his place as a versatile actor with immense depth. At the start of 2024, he was in his early 80s and occasionally took roles that showcased his commanding screen presence. Despite facing some health issues and personal challenges, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. He looked more distinguished with silver hair and a calmer demeanor, but his passion for acting hadn't diminished. But the sad news came in August 2024 when Amos died of heart failure. Number 3. Esther Roley. Esther Roley was born on November 8, 1920, and was the heart and soul of Good Times as Florida Evans, the nurturing, wise mother who kept her family together through thick and thin. Before Good Times, Roley initially introduced Florida Evans on Maude, where she played the Finleys' housekeeper. Her transition to Good Times allowed her to expand on the role, making Florida one of the most beloved TV mothers of all time. Off-screen, Roley was known for her strong moral convictions, often pushing for storylines that reflected the realities of Black families. Beyond her television success, Roley was an accomplished stage actress affiliated with the Negro Ensemble Company. She also worked with Asadata Dafora's dance troupe, demonstrating her versatility as a performer. One of her most celebrated achievements was her role as Lady Macbeth in Orson Welles' production, showcasing her depth as an actress. Tragically, Esther Roley passed away on November 17, 1998, at the age of 78 in Culver City, California. She was laid to rest in Westview Community Cemetery in Pompano Beach, Florida. Her legacy as Florida Evans endures as she broke new ground for African American women in television, leaving an unforgettable mark on the industry. Number 4. Ralph Carter. Ralph David Carter, born on May 30, 1961, captured hearts as Michael Evans, the youngest and most socially conscious member of the Evans family. Nicknamed the Militant Midget for his passionate speeches about justice and equality, Carter's character became the voice of youthful idealism on the show. Before joining Good Times, Ralph was already a rising star in theater, especially recognized for his role in the Broadway musical Raisin, which earned him a Drama Desk Award and a Tony Award nomination. After the show ended, Carter entered the music industry, even appearing on Soul Train, but eventually stepped away from the limelight. Now in his early 60s, Ralph Carter dedicates his time to promoting Black theater in New York City, working to uplift and celebrate the arts within his community. Though he looks different from the young, wide-eyed Michael we remember, his commitment to the arts and social justice remains strong. Number 5. Bernardette Stannis. Bernardette Stannis, born Bernadette Stanislaus on December 22, 1953, became an instant TV icon as Thelma Evans, the stylish, smart, and ambitious sister in the Evans family. Thelma was known for her sass, confidence, and her signature catchphrase, "Hey, hey, hey," accompanied by a finger snap. After Good Times, Stannis continued acting, making guest appearances on shows like The Cosby Show and What's Happening Now. She also became a successful author, penning 4 books including Situations 101, Relationships and For Men Only, sharing wisdom on everything from love to personal finances. In her personal life, Bernadette has been married 4 times and is a mother of 2. Now in her 70s, she balances her time between acting, motivational speaking, and being a mother, still exuding the elegance and charm that made Thelma a fan favorite. Number 6. Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson joined Good Times in its later seasons, playing the role of Penny Gordon Woods, a young girl adopted by Willona Woods after being rescued from an abusive home. This role marked one of Janet's earliest acting experiences, setting the stage for her future success in the entertainment industry. Since her time on the show, Janet Jackson has become a global superstar, with a music career that includes multiple Grammy Awards and iconic albums. She is known for her electrifying performances, influential music videos, and contributions to pop culture. Now in her late 50s, Janet is a proud mother to her young son and continues to release music, tour, and perform. She remains as stunning as ever, having transitioned from the shy Penny to a powerhouse in the entertainment world. Number 7. Janette Dubois. Janette Dubois, born Denise Teresa Dubois on August 5, 1942 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, became a beloved television icon thanks to her role as Willona Woods, the witty, stylish, and lively neighbor on Good Times. Willona was not just the Evans family's best friend. She was also a source of comic relief, always ready with a clever joke. Her famous line, "Do unto the dude before the dude do it unto you," remains unforgettable. But Janette's talents extended far beyond acting. She was also a gifted musician, best known for co-writing and performing the iconic theme song "Movin' On Up" for the Jeffersons, which became synonymous with the show's success. In addition to her entertainment career, Dubois was a passionate community activist and even showcased her skills as a painter. However, Janette Dubois passed away on February 17, 2020, at the age of 74 in Glendale, California. She left behind a rich legacy that reached beyond her memorable role on Good Times, touching lives through her artistic contributions and community work. Today, she is remembered for her humor, warmth, and her pioneering impact on TV. Number 8. Johnny Brown. Johnny Brown, born on June 11, 1937 in St. Petersburg, Florida, brought laughter and lightheartedness to Good Times with his role as Nathan Bookman, the well-meaning but often bumbling superintendent of the housing project. With his round figure, wide smile, and animated expressions, Bookman added a layer of comedy to the show, especially in his playful banter with Willona. Before joining Good Times, Brown had already made a name for himself on shows like Laugh-In and The Leslie Uggam Show. Not just an actor, he was also a talented singer and comedian, making appearances in films like The Out-of-Towners. Sadly, Johnny Brown passed away on March 2, 2022, at the age of 84, after a sudden collapse during a routine doctor's visit. His deep energy and comedic talent left a lasting impression, and he is fondly remembered by fans who cherished his unforgettable role on Good Times. Number 9. Ben Powers. Ben Powers, born Alton Adelbert Powers on July 5, 1950 in New York City, joined Good Times during its final season as Keith Anderson, Thelma's husband. His character, a professional football player whose career was cut short by an injury, added a fresh storyline to the show. His chemistry with Bernardette Stannis brought new energy to the series in its later years. Powers initially gained recognition on the NBC show Laugh-In and became known for his talent in stand-up comedy, impressions, and music. After Good Times, he appeared on TV shows like Gimme a Break and The Greatest American Hero. However, Ben Powers passed away on April 6, 2015, at the age of 64 from liver cancer. Despite his passing, his role as Keith Anderson remains a beloved part of Good Times history. Number 10. Moses Gunn. Moses Gunn added depth to Good Times with his portrayal of Carl Dixon, Florida Evans' love interest in Season 4. Carl, a principled shop owner, became a father figure to the Evans family after James's passing. His relationship with Florida introduced a new emotional layer to the show, highlighting themes of love and resilience. Gunn was not only a talented TV actor, but also an accomplished stage performer, co-founding the Negro Ensemble Company and winning multiple Obie Awards. He was celebrated for his film roles, such as Bumpy Jonas in Shaft and Booker T. Washington in Ragtime. However, Moses Gunn passed away in 1993 at the age of 64 due to complications from asthma. His legacy continues to live on through his impactful work across theater, film, and television. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. Number 11. Chip Fields. Chip Fields, born in New York, made a significant impact on Good Times through her role as Lynella Gordon, Penny's abusive mother. Her intense portrayal showcased her acting range and ability to tackle difficult, emotionally charged roles. Beyond Good Times, Fields appeared in shows like The Amazing Spider-Man and Days of Our Lives, proving her versatility as an actress. Fields began her career in entertainment as a singer with the Ronettes before transitioning into acting. She later became a director, working on popular shows like One-on-One, Girlfriends, and The Parkers. Today, Chip Fields is a proud mother to Kim Fields, known for her role in The Facts of Life, and Alexis Fields. Living in Los Angeles, she continues to mentor young actors and directors, staying deeply involved in the industry while enjoying time with her family. Number 12. John Bailey. John Bailey, also known as John Baker, became known for his lively portrayal of Cletus, a dynamic and ambitious neighbor on Good Times. With his infectious personality, Bailey quickly became a familiar face on television throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Following his time on Good Times, he continued to explore his talents in various TV shows, lending his voice to characters like Sunstroke in the animated series Rickety Rocket and appearing in popular shows such as Barney Miller. Interestingly, Bailey made a surprising career shift in the 1980s, venturing into the adult film industry under the stage name Jack Baker. Known for his comedic flair, he often parodied stereotypes with a unique blend of humor. Later, he moved away from explicit content to focus on more character-driven roles. Unfortunately, his life came to an end due to his bladder cancer, and he passed away in 1994 at the age of 47. Number 13. Raymond Allen, Raymond Gilmore. Allen, born on March 5, 1929, became a beloved figure in the 1970s for his role as Ned the Wino on Good Times. He also made memorable appearances as Uncle Woody Anderson on Sanford and Son and Merle the Earl on Starsky and Hutch. Allen's characters brought humor and warmth, making him a staple of the television scene during that era. After a successful run on TV, Allen's acting career slowed due to health issues, leading him to retire following his last role in the 1985 TV film Gus Brown and Midnight Brewster. Despite stepping away from the screen, he remained engaged with his fans, attending public events and autograph signings. Raymond Allen passed away in August 2020 at the age of 91 due to a respiratory illness, leaving a lasting legacy in television comedy. Number 14. Albert Reed Jr. Albert Reed Jr., born on January 27, 1922, became known for his recurring role as Alderman Fred C. Davis on Good Times, where he played a somewhat shady politician frequently at odds with the Evans family. His versatility as an actor was further showcased in roles like Dr. Joshua Barnes in The Secret of Isis and guest appearances on The Jeffersons. In addition to his acting career, Reed Jr. had a long-standing role in law enforcement, working at Los Angeles International Airport and eventually becoming the chief of security. This experience brought an authentic touch to his role in the film Airport. However, Reed passed away on May 31, 1986, at the age of 64, leaving behind a unique dual legacy in both public service and entertainment. Number 15. Brenda Sykes. Brenda Sykes, born on June 25, 1949, in Shreveport, Louisiana, rose to fame after her appearance on The Dating Game, which launched her acting career. She became known for her role as Mandy, one of JJ's girlfriends on Good Times. She also starred alongside Jim Brown in the film Black Gun. Off-screen, Sykes had a high-profile marriage to Gil Scott Heron from 1978 to 1987, with whom she had a daughter, Gia. After her acting career, Brenda chose to live a quieter, private life. She has been happily married to Paul Claude Hudson since 1995 and enjoys a peaceful life away from Hollywood. Number 16. Teddy Wilson. Teddy Wilson brought the character Sweet Daddy Williams to life on Good Times, becoming one of the most unforgettable recurring figures on the show. Sweet Daddy was the smooth-talking, flashy-dressing neighborhood hustler with an undeniable charisma. While his character often engaged in questionable activities, Sweet Daddy was portrayed with a unique mix of charm, wit, and unexpected kindness, especially when it came to the Evans family. His interactions with J.J. Evans, in particular, were filled with humor and comedic timing, making him a fan favorite. Despite his shady dealings, Sweet Daddy always seemed to have a soft spot for the Evans family, occasionally stepping in to help them out, even if his methods weren't exactly conventional. Beyond his work on Good Times, Teddy Wilson enjoyed a successful career in television throughout the 1970s and 1980s. He appeared on numerous iconic shows such as Sanford and Son, What's Happening, and The Jeffersons, where his comedic talent and versatility shone through. Wilson was known for his ability to bring humor to every role he played, making him a beloved figure in classic television. Tragically, Teddy Wilson's life ended when he suffered a fatal stroke in 1991 at the age of 47. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, as he had the rare gift of blending humor with heartfelt performances. Number 17. Helen Martin. Helen Martin brought to life the character of Weeping Wanda on Good Times, turning what could have been a minor role into a comedic standout. Known for her over-the-top, dramatic crying scenes, Martin's character added a burst of humor to the show's often serious themes. Her exaggerated expressions and mournful wails became a beloved inside joke among fans, providing a lighthearted break from the Evans family's struggles. Though her appearances were sporadic, Weeping Wanda became one of those characters viewers fondly remember for her ability to lighten the mood. Helen Martin's acting career didn't stop with Good Times. She became even more recognized in her later years for her role as the feisty, nosy neighbor, Pearl Shea, on the hit sitcom 227, where her sharp wit and comedic timing made her a fan favorite. Martin had a long career in Hollywood, often playing elderly, sassy characters who weren't afraid to speak their mind. She appeared in films like Hollywood Shuffle and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, showing her range from sitcoms to cult comedy films. Helen Martin continued to act well into her 80s, embodying a spirit that defied age and brought joy to each role she played. Sadly, she passed away on March 25, 2000, at the age of 90. Even in her final years, Martin remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, celebrated for her unique ability to bring humor and heart to every character she portrayed. Number 18. Dap Sugar. Willie. The character Lenny, also known as Luton Lenny, on the television show Good Times, was portrayed by actor and comedian Dap Sugar Willie. He appeared in 7 episodes between 1976 and 1979, bringing humor and a distinctive flair to the role. Dap Sugar. Willie, born Willie James Anderson on May 7, 1939, in Johnston, South Carolina, was a stand-up comedian and actor. He was known for his stylish attire and engaging performances. In addition to his role on Good Times, he made appearances on shows like Sanford and Son and The Jeffersons. His final film role was in Wildcats. He passed away on October 15, 1994, in Los Angeles, California. Number 19. Stymy Beard. Matthew. Stymy Beard, widely recognized for his iconic childhood role in The Little Rascals, brought his signature charm to Good Times as Monty, a cheerful, good-natured character from the neighborhood. Monty's upbeat manners and lighthearted interactions with the Evans family added a touch of warmth to the episodes he appeared in, reminding viewers of the strong sense of community within the show's setting. Unfortunately, Stymy Beard's life was marked by struggles after his early fame in The Little Rascals. Despite occasional guest spots on TV shows like Sanford and Son and Good Times, Beard faced financial and personal challenges. He passed away on January 8, 1981, due to a stroke at the age of 56. His legacy, however, lives on through his memorable performances, both as a child star and in his later roles, leaving a lasting impact on classic television fans. Number 20. Lyn Moody. Lyn Moody appeared as Tracy Davis, JJ's love interest in the later seasons of Good Times. Tracy was a smart and kind-hearted character, and her relationship with JJ added a layer of romance and maturity to his storyline. Moody's role was relatively brief but memorable, as she and JJ shared genuine chemistry that resonated with viewers. After Good Times, Lyn Moody continued her acting career with roles in shows like Roots, where she played Irene Harvey, and That's My Mama. She appeared in several TV movies and continued working in TV until the early 2000s. She remains largely out of the public eye today. Do you remember watching the Good Times show in your childhood? Isn't it true that this show presented pure humor and wholesome family life without any disrespectful dialogues like those used today? In the comment section right below, let us know what you loved about this show and whether you would like to watch it again today. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.